OG Blue Duck in the house. What's up, everybody? Trying to get I'm just trying to grind through this season. Really, I just want to get through this first season to start kind of building. Um, it's been good so far, but the recruiting, I like to recruit. That's why I like college football over Madden. Madden's fun too, but I like to recruit and do that whole part of it's fun. Um, let's get started on that. This is a big game too, so that was the other reason I already played once today, but I wanted to play this Buffalo game. This is the I'll just show it real quick. I think we're tied for top of the conference right now. Yeah, and nobody's really that close. 4-3 is the next closest. I mean, Western Michigan, I guess, hasn't lost a conference game yet, but they lost 3 non-conference games. So this is the battle right here, and will likely be the conference championship too. So, pretty cool. I just noticed I am a full star prestige now. When I started the season, never mind, I'm on Buffalo. Yeah, I was gonna say I was a half star prestige to start. So, okay, just kidding. So still 61s. Half-star prestige, and there hasn't been any change in that throughout the season. So yeah, let's jump into recruiting here. We're able to sign that fullback. Got another fullback here. Good there. Yeah, all good. Yeah, and we're way out in front on this 5-star running back. So this is like a good example of why I recruit the way I do instead of just going into my prospect list and going recommended. It's all 1s and 2s. I wouldn't even had any 3-stars. Like when I looked at that before the season, it was all 1 and 2 stars. So right now I have four 3-stars that are basically in first place. I already locked up one of them, and a 5-star running back that I'm way out in front of right now. Like, none of those guys would have been there. So, like, I would rather get, these quality players in lower numbers and that are going to be difference makers on the field than, sign a bunch of 1-star running or 1-star recruits that are basically just going to keep my squad the way as it was before, and not really improving anywhere. So I want to see those improvements, and that starts by bringing in good players, right? So so big reason why I do that, why I recruit that way. And I have some online dynasties that I play in with some buddies and stuff, and it's effective in that as well. So the way I recruit, I find works well. There's probably science and people that have broke it down that are better than me, I'm sure. I don't put too much research into it. That's just kind of my approach, how I do it. So anyways. And I do all just prospects during the season, and then once I get to the postseason, that's when I'm looking at transfer portal. I'm not looking at transfer portal. I don't even know what's in there. Okay, it's like I don't even know if there's recruits in there. Okay, so we're looking at in-state players. Let me get my notebook with my recruit info. So we did sign a fullback. Like I said, our priority guys are 2 fullbacks, an outside linebacker, and a corner. And then I have a bunch of additional needs I want to try to fill, and that's basically that team needs banner at the top there where it says offensive, defensive targets, all of those in red there. Those are kind of the, some of them overlap, right? like my outside linebacker and my corner. Those are overlapping needs, right? They're priority and additional needs according to that. But my priority needs are my basically filling my depth chart, and then these are just kind of additional needs that kind of getting some depth at different positions and stuff. So if they are not on either of those lists, I'm basically bypassing those until I get all of those spots filled. So not worried about a wide receiver or D tackle at this point. Don't need a center or a kicker. Don't need a running back. Yeah, I already have my one that I'm working on there, and he's a 5-star wide receiver. Nope. Don't need a punter. Nope. Don't need running backs. Nope. And then 1 and 2 stars. So I'm going by, I start in the stars, right? I'm looking at 5 stars, in-state, pipeline, out of state. Then 4 stars, in-state, pipeline, out of state. And so on. So 3-star, in-state, pipeline, out of state. We went through the 3 stars in state, so now we're basically down to 3 stars in the pipeline. And then looking for those specific positions that I mentioned for additional needs. And 3 stars are fine. Like I said, my recommendeds are all 2 stars and 1 star. So I don't start with the 3 stars and these guys because, my recommendeds were, like I said, 2s and 1s, but even 3s are an upgrade to what my recommendations were for recruiting. So doing just fine. I'm happy with 3 stars for the first year in the lowest rated program in the game for sure. Cool, I don't have a quarterback yet. Get him on there. Up here, runner. I don't know if that's what I want, but that's all right. We want the recruit. We want the depth, even if it's not, my ideal guy or whatever. So. All right, recruiting looks good. I'm gonna work through the depth chart real quick just to make sure my lineup is good. Actually, I want to see my middle linebacker got hurt in that last game. If he's out, get an abdominal tear, I think. Yeah. That was gonna be worse actually. And then a center with that. Broken ribs. So hopefully he'll be back for a bowl game. These guys. Not a lot of movement, so I had that center go out. And these guys are saying so. What I looked at was, oh, that's the left tackle. No, we're fine there. Pass block is much different, but he's a better run block. Is he? Oh yeah, he's a better run blocker, but. Much. I'd be playing this guy. I like him. He's an impact player, which means I might get some more growth out of him in the off season. That's maybe questionable though. And then my guy McManus kind of took that starting role after the center went out. My other center. Everything else clockwork. I'm just making sure there's nothing crazy in there, any development along the year. see, that was the other thing. I had a linebacker go out, so I want to check that. Yeah, he's out. And sometimes you have more depth too, so they'll put in like a Sam or something like that when maybe you have another Mike in there, you know. So you just want to make sure some of those things are correct. The substitutions aren't perfect, so which is why you make your own depth chart, right? I don't just go with what it is at the beginning of the year. I want it the way I want it, you know. Not gonna lie, I'm excited about this game though. They're gonna be tough for sure. I had a tough time in that last game against Ball State. But yeah, every game has been close. It's about making the... Yeah, see, we don't want that there. We want to get our other Mike involved. Perfect. Right. Yeah, it's just about who makes the plays at the right time. We made that super late drive with less than a minute to take the lead. I think we scored with like 13 seconds left. So yeah, it was no cakewalk for sure. Now we get basically the best. Well, they're not the best team to play, but they're the best team in the conference besides us. We get them at their place, so this should be a doozy. So all whites. Let's get these boys. This part of the year is fun because you start getting all the recruits coming in, and every time you advance, I'm like, oh, did we sign that guy? So like that 5-star running back, I'm super pumped about that. But he hasn't made his visit yet. I think he has it in the bye week. Probably after this game, maybe? I don't know. I didn't notice when I was looking at the schedule. But yeah, this is a huge game. And this might be the difference in us being ranked at the end of the year or not. We're definitely not going to get the hype to get in the playoffs or anything like that in the MAC, but if you start doing it consistently, then you get that respect and that notarization, I guess.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Buffalo's offense takes the field for the first time today. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically...
Yeah, so I have a buddy right now that wants to play FIFA.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field,
like I said, that's my go-to game. And so the same guys I play in my my online Dynasty, we have a club in FC 26 too, so
and the defense, all eyes on him.
That's my other favorite game besides this one.
I wonder if it opens up the play action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air, because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They'll give it to the back.
Oh yeah, these guys are gonna run. How to make tackles. I gotta test you.
The highlight of Pete Lembo's first year at Buffalo was knocking off number 23 Northern Illinois, the first ranked win for the Bulls since 2008.
And you're always looking for bright spots. That win against Northern Illinois was...
There he goes.
Good play. Yeah, we haven't played any ranked teams. Good price. That Nebraska team was pretty legit, but they weren't ranked when we played them. I don't know if they are now. I doubt it.
Looking for a man. It's Roberson. Unloads to the wide.
Oh, it didn't turn. God, I'm on left trigger too. My L2 just didn't turn around.
Really interesting matchup.
Ah, that should have been a pick. It hit me in the freaking back. I knew that's what he's going to do.
In the regular season, with all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each.
Dang, that would have been big.
Head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting obviously at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
Boots his first of the day away. He was called on 4 times in the victory last week. So Akron's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today.
Only got 6 touchdowns.
Coming out on first down with the play fake.
Yikes.
It's Adams. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. He's got him. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Guys, let's chat about Akron. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. 3-star running back, gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
Threw it too hard.
For a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Zips will punt it away on 4th down. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week. Just called on one time.
Did nothing with that.
Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse.
Go, let's stay in it, boys.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job.
Wow, really?
Getting blocks.
Yeah, I thought I was going to pick that.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Now it's a first down from the 43-yard line. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Going for the big play.
I've been getting burned on that so much because I can't get the pressure. My line's not good enough to, like, if they're holding that long with a good defensive line, they're taking a sack or getting hit.
I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about
That's it on that short route and
absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
Either have to give up a big play or a touchdown. I know what the right answer is, obviously, but
has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking downfield, it's Finley. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
well, I do not have a first down yet.
Close, and when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him, and guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
Jeez, that's a terrible throw.
There for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the grab. It's Adams.
Right there.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
3rd down, the focus of the defense
needed that.
has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
They'll try the run. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34.
He's brought down at the 34. Brings up second down.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7.
And we're going to change that up there.
From the gun, the running back has it. He has the first and still on his feet. An explosive run, and he gets it all the way up to the 50-yard line before going out of bounds.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
They're going to ride this running back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Ran into my own guy.
Kept it on the ground on
Stuck in the hole.
Now back to the line. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's pulled. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot and the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn upfield, and you saw that right there.
Oh, he's got some space.
Nice play. He's a dog.
Get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Sometimes your tight end's a safety valve, and sometimes he's your go-to receiver.
And the offense knew right away it was the primary target. It was where he was going with the football, because you know when you get a little bit of suck up from those linebackers with the play
There we go. Let's drive, baby.
Feed the big fella.
We've reached the break. Buffalo has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far.
Yeah, I got to be better about those, giving up that big play.
Lots of time left. And
Normally pretty good about that. And I mean, the last game, I think they had 4 touchdowns off of big plays. And that was almost all the yards they had. So we're not good enough. We can't afford those mistakes. Luckily, they haven't cost us yet.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage so I can throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
On the run, it's Gee. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
All right, we got a score here.
Jesse on second down. This little third to mid-range. You got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He took it.
Brutal.
He threw it and couldn't deliver the football.
We got to get points here.
Fourth down's coming.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense.
Ooh,
They're looking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this touchdown. They've been on the field.
God, bro, that cut is so hard. I don't get it.
When you've done all that work, you want to capitalize and you want to score a touchdown. You don't want to be kicking a field goal at this point.
The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
I think a big part of the formula to this team's success is their ability to get after the quarterback. In game 1, they had 6 sacks and obviously won that football game.
Not get anything.
Coming into this one today, they have got to be able to get after the quarterback, and they're off to a great start.
Ah, man,
It's Watkins. Nice move.
not playing well at that safety spot. Missing tackles.
Get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Giving up big plays.
with the bootleg, wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
In most instances, I would say really, really nice decision by the quarterback. But when you've got speed like this guy has, I think you'd sometimes, instead of throwing it away, would like to see him take off and see if you can go make something with his feet.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
The Bulls are in the hurry up.
And that's enough for another Bulls.
Defense in press coverage. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And there you see the bind that the RPO play could put a defender in.
Force a turnover here.
Make a decision. Was the running back going to get the ball? He thought so, so he
pick. Oh, what are we doing? Threw it right at him.
Through the air for the score. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the defensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Zips take over at Akron, ready to get that offense to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can.
No points on last drive was huge, and they went and scored a touchdown off of it.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put
nobody's playing great, man.
Together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Quarterback making checks. To the air, it's Finley. Makes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Zips with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. He'll step out of bounds just short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49 after a good pickup on that play. And the Zips lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Damn, I feel like we have to go for it here.
They're trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll run for it. All down, but they'll move the sticks.
Another one hurt.
1st down.
That was much needed, though.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. He's got his man.
He's breaking tackles.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the 1st down.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Handoff to the single back. Able to scrounge 3
Need
yards
Curry,
out
dog.
of that one. Somehow it's 2nd and 7.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away
I
that
do like
run game,
elusive
make them one-dimensional,
bruisers, though.
put them in passing situations. Really
Wasn't
good
fast
job by
enough to
the
get that
defense.
edge.
To the air. It's Finley. They'll run the screen. Look out.
Nice.
He's got room. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown.
Made a miss. That's big.
Once he got some room, it was over.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back, but see what the Bulls offense can do. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line.
Make a stop. Make this a game before half.
The last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David.
Wow.
Because they can score.
No way, bro. God, keep giving up the fucking big plays. Serious?
And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in.
God, that was bullshit. Like scrambling left, throwing across his body on a slant.
Get the touchdown, add to this lead already.
Under pressure.
Right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Well, now I feel like we got to score just to stay in this game.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
Why didn't he throw the ball? What? Why did he hold it so long? What the hell?
One of the things I love about this defense is they're so versatile in ways they can get after the quarterback. In their last game, they came away with 5 sacks.
I've never seen
They
that.
were all over the place. They got the win. So you know in this one, they're going to dial up a lot of different looks. It's going to be tough for this offense try to keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's loose at the 15. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? The Zips will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards.
All right, let's
just a few seconds
get disciplined
here as they try to put
on
something
defense
up
here.
before halftime. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
give me a pick 6 here. Pick 6. Throw one to the flat.
To the air, it's Roberson. He wants to take the top off. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there, but give the defense credit, forcing an incompletion.
He breaks the tackle. He's going to come up just a bit short. It'll bring up 4th down from the 43.
Well, not good.
That's going to wrap up the first half here.
Too many big plays. I mean, they're going to cost you at some point. I was lucky they did last game.
And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside picturesque UB Stadium.
Well, we got some work to do. The internet going slow, or what's going on?
And the Bulls will kick it off.
Thank God we're getting the ball right here. Let's I was gonna say give it one to Hills.
He'll start the return inside his 5.
Man, Hills, they're kind of picking around him, it feels like.
The Zips take over in Akron, ready to get that offense to work. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football ball right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make
no way. Oh my God, I thought he picked that. He did pick it.
He got his
landed out of bounds.
But couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. And this offense just can't afford not to get.
Did he not catch it? It almost looked like he didn't catch it.
Trailing big, and the clock is not their friend.
Yeah, we gotta.
To throw, it's Finley. Quickly out to
get there. Shit.
Doesn't quite make it to the first down.
We gotta go.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it.
Motherfucker, bro. Why didn't my running back go out? That's so annoying, dude.
This offense has it with really good field position.
Oh my God. That's like the 3rd time that I've ran that play and the running back just sits there. God damn it, dude. That's so stupid. He just doesn't release.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming
getting rolled up.
This guy, the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return.
All right, we're basically in pass mode only right now.
Akron has it back, ready to send that offense back onto the field. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. And the Zips will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Finley. Bears the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass. It never had a chance.
Oh, shit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw.
Are you kidding, bro? I can't even get
so they can adjust
a play or a throw off.
Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Gonna look downfield again. That's caught. It's Adams. And boy,
short. Are you serious?
1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Makes a grab, past the marker. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder
in the
catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
And a shit show, dude.
But this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Finley. Here's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. The Zips will bring the punt team onto the field. He makes a fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's going for it all. He's got it down the
Kidding me, dude.
And what a huge play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field.
It's hit by 2 people, too, and still catches the ball.
Across midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10. There he goes. Oh, he got loose. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18.
Well, I was excited. Can't do anything. Either side of the ball.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And after that last run, we'll see if they keep it on the ground on 3rd. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead's extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey guys, just wanted
to give you
a quick
what you got?
On a game happening in the SEC.
No blocking at all.
Has the lead right now, but this Williams-Bryce crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 5 over Alabama. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have SEC fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time on the receiver,
not like to throw the ball this much.
The #1 goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered a little bit. Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him, but nice job of executing.
Oh, he's got some space. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Zips getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Finley. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Yeah, and sometimes
a lot of drops.
Is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Looking for a deep man. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
And that's a big shot, and that's a big incompletion. But this offense has to continue to do more of that. When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
What is that throw, dude?
Incompletion on 3rd down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the big fella. He's not going to get
wow.
Stopped short on 4th
Embarrassing.
down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen.
Well, we are not the class of the MAC yet, that's for sure.
And it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen.
We'll get a chance at a rematch with these guys.
Go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Trying play action. Bringing the heat. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Back to throw, it's Roberson. Bought a little time, lets it go. With the catch, it's Snow. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. One drive.
As excited as I was to play this game, I'm just as excited now for it to be over.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really
34-7. Wow.
He'll bring it out. It's Polk. He was hoping for something a little more.
I don't even know if there's anything I can clip from this game. Maybe that screen pass that scored a touchdown.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete.
Maybe like how many drops I had in this game.
Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their...
Big man has it. It's a 1st down.
Word, finally.
Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
And he left that one short, tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
At this point of the game in the 4th quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Why? Keep throwing that ball so bad.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes. Bring the speed on the field and get ready to play the pass.
Pocket breaking down. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down.
That's the second of the year.
What a play to get the football back.
Had to give him a chance.
He'll do it himself. Looking for more room.
Well, these guys smoke me. I hate being in a situation where I have to throw every down.
And the Bulls with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give as they work on that clock.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around.
I did not expect the game to go like this.
A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive.
Maybe lose a close one.
Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
I did not think I was going to get blown out.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Looking to throw, it's Roberson. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch, converts on 4th down, is still on his feet. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7.
Not going to take a knee.
They probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit.
All right, Buffalo.
Motion from the wide receiver. He'll try to sneak the wide receiver past him on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. With the clock running, this should be the final play.
If they snap this ball, I'm going to go off on these guys. Okay. Wow.
Well, they say you win a few, you lose a few, and some get rained out. Would have been good for this team if this one had gotten rained out because they lost badly.
Yeah, not a lot to be too proud about in this one here. Good news is you get to go back to the drawing board. You get to go back, you get to have another week of practice as a coaching staff, try and find ways to get players in position to go out and make plays. Going to need a big locker room speech after this one, David.
Yeah, and you're going to watch this tape, and it's going to hurt because you're going to watch it with your coaches, and you're going to see the mess-ups and all the things you could have done better, but you got to learn from it. You got to get better. You got to grow, and that's how that works.
That's going to do it.
Who did anything in this game?
And Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
My running back, I don't even think he came back in. I hope he's right. 43 throws. 23 for 43. I normally throw like 20. Yeah, I only ran the ball 11 times. That is awful. All right, we'll shake it off. All right, let's advance a week. I don't want to see that score anymore. All right, we got that corner. That's dope. I think this is my bye week. Cool. So I'm going to power through this bye week here real quick. What's this speed? 8-7. It's fine. It's a 3-star. Like I said, a 3-star. My first year with these guys is decent. All 1s and 2s are like the recommendation. 1 stars and 2 stars. So, like getting this guy will be freaking awesome. So let's power through the recruiting here real quick, and we'll get to the next tweet. God, what do you even want to schedule with him? Potential, I guess. I wonder if we should hold up and try to sway him. Then we could use that A+ playing time. He is going to do that. We'll hold off on the visit for now. And all good there. Oh, all good there. I got 40 left, so let's throw one more guy on the list here. We are pipeline 3 stars at this point. We've gone through everything else. Oop. What am I doing? Pipeline. Guys are all eaten up, so we've already looked at them, so we know what's kind of left. As we work our way down, just filling depth at this point. Yeah, we'll grab that second quarterback. Yet. Let's see. All right, so I think we're good on the boots. See if we get any change on that. Just visit. Let's probably do that. Oh, that was a brutal loss. Any better the fullback? Ooh. Alright, so we are 7-2 now. Let's just see what's going on. He did not get swayed. But that's good. Alright, we'll mess with that next time. Yeah, we haven't done much shooting in yet, but we're okay. We still got some good, yeah, 3 stars. Yeah, 3 stars are fine though. One more time. Yeah, nobody's close with me on him. That's so wild. I don't know why nobody's going after him. Not super fast. I don't know, he's a 5-star though, that's weird. Yeah, it'll be a big upgrade for me. He's up to 5th. No, we're decent in there. Purdue might win him.
Judge?
All right. So I think we are good for this week. Got our pass pretty good. All right, well, that is it for the rest of today. Thanks for joining. If you did, throw some comments in, like, subscribe, all of that. OG Blued Up. Catch me on the flip side.